I'm Pastor Megan, and we are doing wreath making for our Advent kits. So for your Advent making kits, you should have received a baggie with some thread and some ribbons, some ribbons and some plain white cloth with a 4-inch ring. Now, first I'd like you to take out everything except the white cloth, okay? The white cloth will be used in a later project for the longest night, and if you keep it in the plastic bag in your Advent kit, then it won't get lost. So to make our Advent wreath, we've got a variety of different colors of ribbon here. We've got some gold, some blues, maybe some purples, some pink, right? And so the purple and the blues, those are for the Advent colors, the colors of Advent. We are in a season of darkness, a season of waiting, a season of watching, just kind of like how we do at night when we look at the stars and dream about what the next season in our life might bring. The gold is for the light that comes even in the darkness, the twinkling of the stars, the candles that we light. And the pink is to represent the joy that comes unexpectedly, like the joy candle that we will light on the third Sunday of Advent. To make the Advent wreath, it's pretty simple. You can just tie ribbons all around the wreath. Circle. You can either use a regular knot and kind of play with it to make sure that the side you want facing up, facing out is forward. You can do what I call a loop in, loop out knot. Someone said it was a half hitch knot. I'm not too sure what it's called. So if you know, let me know, and I will make sure to use the correct terminology from there on out. There doesn't need to be any pattern. There's no specific order. There's no specific way. You simply need to attach the loops, the ribbon to the Advent frame. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along here. And as you do, if you want to pray, if you want to think about, oh, this ribbon reminds me of that one time. And that was a time of peace, of joy, of hope. You can even tie little bows if you want to. And won't forget the pink, the spurts of joy, the surprising sunsets that are so pink, right? As well as the gold. Now, I'm just doing this any which way. You can be more exact or less exact, however you wish to do it. This is your Advent wreath. And it doesn't need to be all the way filled in. You can see that there's plenty of space left around my Advent ring, just as it is. And again, we will be using that white cloth that's still in your bag, and we will be using that and also tying that around this ring for our longest night celebration, which will be on December 22nd at 7:30. So that's the quick and easy way to making your Advent wreath. You can spend as much time. If you want to add more colors, more cloth, more ribbons to your Advent wreath, please do so. This is your wreath, and it should be a meaningful thing that will help center you, help draw you in, help remind you of the joy that's in the world, or of those good times that have come before, the hopes that you might have for the next season, the peace that you find even now looking at the stars, looking at those sunsets, those reminders that God is with us and that God is coming still. So thank you for joining us in this time of Advent wreath preparation, and I hope you have a wonderful night. God be with you. Amen.